There is a word, borrowed from an ancient language, that may finally explain the quiet ache of modern life, and understanding it could be the difference between a life of meaning and a lifetime of searching. For years, I chased every marker of success. I built a career. I checked off goals, yet I couldn't shake this persistent hollowness, that feeling that something essential was missing, even when logic said everything was fine. Have you ever felt that? It turns out I was looking for purpose in all the wrong places, and I wasn't alone. My search led me to a powerful idea from Japan known as Ikigai. But here's the critical thing almost everyone gets wrong. The popular version, the one with 4 overlapping circles, is a complete fabrication. It was invented by a Western writer. It has no roots in the actual philosophy. This misunderstanding has sent countless people, including myself, down a frustrating and dead-end path. We've been trying to solve a deeply human problem with a corporate Venn diagram. The true essence of Ikigai is far more subtle, and honestly more accessible. To find it, we need to look to a place where people don't just live long, they live fully. On the islands of Okinawa, longevity isn't just about diet or genes. Researchers found a common thread. Each person had a clear, compelling reason to wake up each morning. Their secret wasn't a grand, world-changing mission. It was often breathtakingly simple. A 102-year-old fisherman's purpose was to feed his community 3 times a week. A 97-year-old grandmother found hers in teaching traditional weaving to her great-granddaughter. Their ikigai was woven into the fabric of their daily lives, not projected onto a distant future. This reveals our first major misstep. We've been conditioned to seek purpose in the monumental, the perfect job, the legacy project. We overlook the significance embedded in our ordinary routines. But what if your purpose isn't something you find out there, but something you uncover right here in what you already do? It's in the care you put into a morning ritual. It's in the patience you offer a struggling colleague. It's in the small act of creation, whether it's a meal, a garden, or a moment of comfort. Ikigai translates loosely to a reason for being. But the Japanese sense of it is less about a target and more about a direction, a path you walk daily. This is where a second crucial concept connects: Moai. A Moai is a lifelong social circle, a chosen family for mutual support. In Okinawa, these bonds are non-negotiable. They meet regularly, share burdens, and celebrate joys. Studies link strong social integration like this to longer, happier lives. Here's the insight. Your reason to get up isn't cultivated in isolation. Purpose isn't a solo mission. It's a chorus of shared moments. It's built within the ecosystem of your relationships. And this exposes a fatal flaw in our modern, hyper-individualistic mindset. We idolize the self-made person, but this philosophy suggests we are community-made. Our sense of value flourishes when we feel needed by and connected to others. This leads to a challenging, beautiful truth about Ikigai. It often has nothing to do with your job title. I spoke with a senior financier whose Ikigai was volunteering at an animal shelter every Sunday. I met a teacher who found her deepest fulfillment in baking bread for her neighborhood. Their work paid the bills, but their purpose was fed elsewhere. Society screams that you must monetize your passion. But what if that's a trap? What if compartmentalizing is okay? Keeping your career as a vehicle and letting your purpose be a separate, nourishing stream can make you more whole, not less. So, how do you begin to uncover this for yourself? You must first confront the primary enemy of Ikigai: relentless hurry. The rush to achieve, to acquire, to arrive. Ikigai operates on a different clock. It requires what the Japanese call Hansei, dedicated time for reflection. When was the last time you sat in complete silence, without a device, and just asked yourself what truly matters? Not what looks impressive, but what feels meaningful. This isn't idle navel-gazing. It's essential maintenance for your inner world. We're so busy doing that we forget to consider why we're doing it. There's another term, mono no aware, the gentle sadness of impermanence. It's the awareness that everything is fleeting. The temporary nature of things is what makes your contribution urgent. This isn't morbid, it's motivational. Knowing this moment won't last infuses your small daily actions with profound significance. That conversation, that help you offered, that beautiful thing you noticed, these aren't minor. They are the entire point. My experiment wasn't to find one big thing. It was to pay radical attention for 1 month. I logged the moments where I felt a flicker of genuine satisfaction, of quiet usefulness. The pattern wasn't in my major accomplishments. It was in the 15 minutes I spent sketching in the morning sun. It was in explaining a complex idea to my nephew. It was in the consistency of my weekly call to an old friend. Ikigai is not a lightning bolt of discovery. It's a slow cultivation, like tending a garden. You don't build it in a day. You nurture it every day by choosing where to place your attention and energy. So the most practical step isn't a dramatic life overhaul. It's a simple, daily question. Ask yourself each morning, how can I be genuinely useful today? The answer doesn't need to be grand. It could be to listen intently, to finish a task with care, to share a piece of knowledge, to create something, however small, that wasn't there before. This is the ultimate shift. Stop searching the horizon for your purpose. Start excavating it from your immediate reality. Your reason for being is likely already present, disguised as your ordinary life. The world tells you to be extraordinary. Ikigai invites you to be intentional, to find the extraordinary depth in being a committed, connected, present human being. And that is a wisdom worth weaving into every single day. If this resonated with you, please do like this video. It helps winds of thought reach more seekers like you. Thank you for watching.